Morning. It is the first day back to work. Today I'm going to school so I can do some homework packets for the students. But just today, only Thursdays, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna work virtually again. I'm at the Starbucks line and it's super long. This is what I got this morning. Alright, let's go. I need to take this off so they can recognize who I am. How am I gonna drink my coffee now? Hold on. Hi! Hello everyone! Just got back from work. It is currently 1:49 p.m. Today's Thursday, August 13, and it was my first time going back to campus in a long time. I had to prepare some homework packets for the students and it felt really refreshing and out of the house for a couple of hours. This weekend I'm going to be reading They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, and I'm also going to continue reading How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents by Julia Alvarez. So these two books, I plan to read them for the Latinx readathon. I think there is a Latinx readathon in September as well, and I plan on joining it just in case I don't finish reading all the books that I planned for the Latinx readathon for the month of August. I have a lot of stuff planned for this video this weekend. Drink some wine. I am gonna try this one today. This is like a soft red blend. It's my first time trying it. I officially opened my Etsy shop. I will put the link down below in my description box if you guys are interested in buying some of my bookmarks. The Tim Burton A Nightmare Before Christmas bookmark. This is the front, and then in the back it has Jack and Sally with Together Forever quote, and then in the middle it says We're Meant to Be. And it just has like a sparkly background. I have the Stephen King bookmark with the Grady twins in the front with Stephen King, and then the back has a quote from The Shining, and it's sometimes human places create inhuman monsters, and it also has a sparkly background. A coffee bookmark. This is my photo in the back, and it's just like me pouring my coffee, and in the back it says I have measured out my life with coffee spoons by T.S. Eliot, and it just has a coffee doodle on the bottom of the quote. These are the only ones that I have on my Etsy shop right now, but I will be putting up a lot of them. I plan on doing like Chain of Gold bookmarks, so that we're going to be making bookmarks this weekend as well. Received my book of the month. And what is wrong with people? Look, they just like throw things. Okay, let's open it. Another bookmark. Okay, and what the book that I got was The Death of Vivek Oji. I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce it correctly. By Agwaki and Messi. What does it mean for a family to lose a child they never really knew? One afternoon in a town in southeastern Nigeria, a mother opens her front door to discover her son's body wrapped in colorful fabric at her feet. This one up because I really loved the synopsis of the story, and it is written by a Black author, and this book explores love, grief, spirituality. The video artist, and she is also the author of several books. One of them is Freshwater, and this is the first time that I'm gonna read from this author, and I'm very excited. I bought some bookmarks from a bookstagram friend, and I wanted to open them with you guys. Oh, and she put up a little note, which is so nice. And then, wow, this is a cute packaging. And it's just like this. And then these are the bookmarks. Good morning. It is 10:54 a.m. I am drinking some coffee really fast before my class begins. Read anything? Last night I ended up finishing It's Okay to Not Be Okay, a show on Netflix. It's really good. I finished the finale and I'm hoping that they do a second season. See you guys as soon as I'm done with work. Hello guys, so it is now 1:31 p.m. I am on my lunch. I made some buffalo chicken tenders and I made a little hamburger and it's so good. I love it so much. And I'm also drinking some Jamaica that my mom made. And I'm gonna keep reading How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents. I am currently on page 37. I'm hoping that I can do some reading, a lot of reading today. Hi! But yesterday I made a different kind of bookmark and I made this little bookmark. In the front it has a picture that I took, and then in the back it has like a writing book page. I think that's what you call it, but this is the back and this is the front, and they're now on my Etsy shop. So if you guys are interested, the links are down in my description box. I'm going to talk about the book really fast. So basically, How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent is about them fleeing the Dominican Republic, arriving in New York in the year 1960. The story is being told in reverse chronological order. The author begins the story with telling us about their adult lives, so the year 1989 to 1972. That's the first part of the book. So it starts out with Yolanda. The chapter focuses on one sister. It began with Yolanda, who came back to the Dominican Republic after 5 years of not visiting. This chapter is called Antojos. Antojos in English means to crave something, and in this chapter Yolanda was craving guavas or guayabas. She ends up in a cantina and she asks a lady if she knows where she can get guavas. A little boy there tells her that he has seen a place where there's a bunch of guayabas. Basically, the first chapter is like introducing us to one of the sisters. The second chapter, it focuses on Sophia, and this is the youngest of the sisters who left home before any of the sisters. She doesn't have a really good relationship with their father, but it does mention that even after they'd been married and had their own families and often couldn't make it for other occasions, the four daughters always came home for their father's birthday. That's where I'm at right now, but so far it's pretty interesting and I'm actually pretty intrigued to know more about the sisters.
Baby, I don't want you to
Today is Saturday, August 15th, and if you're wondering why I'm wet, it's because it's freaking hot today. It's gonna be like 120, 110 around there. It's been very hot lately, and I just wet my face because we were outside. We're currently making some corondas, and I'm so excited. We are celebrating my dad's birthday today. His birthday isn't on Monday, but we're just gonna celebrate it early. There's a lot of birthdays coming up. My birthday is on the 21st, Friday. My Amazon wish list is on my description box if you guys are planning to send me something. I just ended up on like maybe page 60 of How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents. I really like how it's in reverse chronological order, starting from when they're adults. When I started reading this book, I thought that the author was gonna write the story from the beginning of their lives when they come to New York from the Dominican Republic, but it really surprised me that it's in reverse chronological order. And then I'm gonna start They Both Die at the end. I've heard lots of great things about this book, so I'm very excited to read it. This morning I am looking through my Amazon lists, and I want to buy some books for my birthday just to celebrate my birth. Talk a little bit about how the Garcia lost their accents. The mom is telling their stories. So their mom is kind of like a storyteller. She likes telling stories of her daughter. Sandra, she went through this crazy diet. Parents put her in a mental hospital. So she stopped eating completely and she started reading a lot of books. Because she was being turned out of the human race and she was becoming a monkey. She also tells a story about Yolanda, who is the poet, and she states that she's completely different than her sisters because she is very creative, and she remembers when Yolanda was only 3 years old, that they were inside the bus and it was like really crowded. There were a lot of people. And she remembers how when they got off, they forgot about Yolanda and they left her on the bus. So they started running like crazy people, and once they reached the bus, because it was leaving already, so they started running after it. And when they reached the bus, they found Yolanda. She was reading a poem, and that's when her mother saw that she was a talented and creative person, and she was going to become a poet, telling stories of their past. The mother on page 59, she states, "We don't believe in all this freedom." It's basically saying that they don't really need to go out and be free. Now 7:39 p.m. I have been reading How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents all day, and I am now on page 108. I think I relate to it so much. Like, I'm really relating to her, especially from her college years and relationships and dating non-Latinos. So she had a boyfriend in college who she met in her English class. Guy told his parents that he was dating a Spanish girl. His parents told him that it would be interesting for him to find out about people outside of his culture, and Yolanda saw this as rude, and it bothered her that his parents were treating her like a geography lesson. Then she said that she didn't have the vocabulary back then to tell them about it or explain herself. And then this guy kept on telling her to have sex with him, and she didn't want to. One day the guy breaks up with her because she wouldn't have sex with him. So she gets all her things and she leaves the room. Page 99, she states, "I saw what I called lonely life awaited me in this country. I would never find someone who would understand my peculiar mix of Catholicism and Gnosticism, Hispanic and American styles. Had I been raised with the tradition of stuffed animals, I would have hugged my bear or stuffed dog or rabbit." In this section, she states that she really felt out of place and she didn't really feel like she fit in her college years. I am about to read part 2. There's a lot of mental health issues in this book. I'm gonna continue reading. Now 10:30 p.m. Sunday night, and I haven't been able to update you guys with my reading. I did this a 3 out of 5. I feel like there was a lot of stuff going on. This was not like my favorite book ever about immigration. I didn't feel really so many emotions when reading this book. I thought it was going to be focused on all the 4 sisters, but it was just basically focused on one of them, and that is Yolanda. Her parents are very strict. I hated the mother in the beginning. They lived in an island in the Dominican Republic, and they were rich. They had servants, and I feel like the sequence of events was very hard to follow. I did enjoy reading from their adult lives and how they all got together during Christmas. I started reading They Both Die at the End, and this is basically gonna give me freaking nightmares because I was scared of death, and I still am a little bit. So this book is about how people receive calls from Deathcast, and Deathcast tells them that they're going to die within 24 hours. It's from the point of view of two teenagers, Mateo, Puerto Rican, and we also have Rufus. His parents and his sister died, so he was placed in the foster home, and that's basically where I'm at right now. I am freaking loving this book, even if it's gonna give me nightmares and it's gonna keep me thinking about death. I freaking love it already. I love the freaking writing style of this. It's just so easy to read, and the dialogue of the characters in this book, it makes it very easy to read. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed my weekend reading vlog. I'm gonna try to finish this one today or either tomorrow. Bye!